I have tested many headphones recently, and the 5 headphones I'm going to talk about in this video are definitely my favorite ones. In the end, I will rate each one from 1 to 10, links to all the products we listed in the description below. Let's get started. Number 5. Sennheiser HD800S. As someone who spends a lot of time working from home, I was looking for a pair of headphones that would provide an immersive listening experience without any distractions from the outside world. The HD800S definitely delivered on that front. First off, the soundstage on these headphones is incredibly wide and spacious. While listening to music, it feels like the instruments are surrounding you in a room rather than being cramped inside your head. The level of detail and clarity is stunning. I'm hearing new things in songs I have listened to hundreds of times before. The bass is well extended and impactful without being overbearing. The mids are smooth and natural, and the treble is crisp and detailed without any harshness. One thing to note is that the HD800S really shines when paired with a good amp and DAC. Plugging them straight into my phone or laptop resulted in a somewhat lackluster experience. But once I got a dedicated amp, the headphones really came alive. So keep in mind you'll likely need to invest in additional equipment to get the most out of them. In terms of build quality, the HD800S feels very sturdy and well made. The headband and ear cups use a lot of plastic, but it's high quality plastic that doesn't feel cheap. I have accidentally dropped them a couple times and they have held up with no issues. The ear pads are nice and plush and the clamping force is just right. Snug enough to stay in place but not so tight that it's uncomfortable. Speaking of comfort, these are hands down the most comfortable headphones I have ever worn. They're surprisingly lightweight for their size, and the ear pads are spacious enough to fit even the largest ears. I can easily wear them for hours on end without any fatigue or discomfort. As for compatibility, the HD800S comes with 2 detachable cables, one with a 6.35mm jack and one with a 4-pin XLR connector for balanced amps. So it plays nice with a wide range of audio equipment. Just keep in mind you'll need an adapter or different cable to use them with a standard 3.5mm jack. Now, are they worth the admittedly high price tag? That really depends on your priorities and budget. If you're an audiophile looking for endgame headphones and have the cash to spare, then absolutely. The HD800S provides a listening experience that few other headphones can match. But if you're a more casual listener, you can definitely find great sounding headphones for a fraction of the price. So who is the H100S for? I'd say they're ideal for people who are serious about audio and want the best possible sound quality for critical listening at home. They're also great for professionals like audio engineers and musicians who need a reliable reference headphone. But if you're just looking for something to casually listen to Spotify with, there are more practical options out there. Overall, the Sennheiser HD800S gets a strong recommendation from me for audiophiles and professionals. Just be aware of what you're getting into. Number 4. Hi-Fi Man Edition XS. I have been spending a lot of time with the Hi-Fi Man Edition XS over the past few weeks, and I have to say, these headphones are an absolute joy for daily use, with a few caveats. Let's dive in. First off, the sound quality is simply phenomenal for the price. The planar magnetic drivers deliver crisp, detailed audio across the frequency range. Whether I'm listening to my favorite rock albums, jazz standards, or electronic beats, the Edition XS handles it all with finesse. The soundstage is expansive, making it feel like the music is surrounding me. Instrument separation is top-notch. I'm hearing details in familiar tracks that I never noticed before. These scans are a dream for critical listening sessions at home. However, the Edition XS is open back, so sound does leak out. My wife isn't thrilled when I have them cranked up while she's trying to watch TV in the same room. And they provide zero isolation, so they're a no-go for noisy environments like cafes or public transit. These are strictly for quiet spaces. Comfort is a bit of a mixed bag for me. The earpads are luxuriously plush and spacious, perfect for long listening sessions. But the headband has a weird fit that doesn't quite work for my head shape. I find myself having to constantly adjust them. Also, these things are massive. The ear cups completely engulf my ears. I look like Princess Leia wearing them. Not the most stylish, but I'll forgive that for the stellar sound. The build feels solid and premium, but man are these suckers heavy at over 400 grams. I definitely feel that heft after an hour or two. The cable is nothing special but gets the job done. As for amping, the Edition XS is fairly efficient at 92 decibel sensitivity. They sound great straight out of my phone or laptop, but they really sing when paired with a decent headphone, amp, or DAC. My iFi Zen DAC takes them to another level. So, who is the Edition XS for? I'd say they're ideal for the audiophile who wants some mid-fi level sound for a somewhat attainable price and doesn't mind a bit of unwieldiness. Critical listeners, DJs, mixing engineers, these would suit them well. But if you're looking for a versatile all-rounder to use at the office or on the go, The open back design and bulky size make them impractical for those situations. All in all, the Hi-Fi Man Edition XS is a stellar headphone if you can live with its few quirks and plan to use it exclusively in quiet spaces. The sound quality punches way above its price bracket. Just be prepared for some funny looks if you wear them out in public. Number 3. Hi-Fi Man Sandara. These open back planar magnetic cans are incredibly comfortable even during long listening sessions. The headband and ear pads are soft and plush, and the weight is well distributed, so I never feel like they're putting too much pressure on my head. One of the things I love most about the Sandara is its neutral, well-balanced sound profile. It delivers clear, detailed audio across the frequency range without ever sounding harsh or fatiguing. The soundstage is wide and spacious, making it feel like I'm right there in the recording studio or concert hall. I've been using them mostly for listening to my favorite jazz and classical albums, and the level of detail and realism is stunning. That said, the open back design does mean that the Sandara isn't great at blocking out external noise. If you're looking for headphones to use on your commute or in a noisy office, these probably aren't the best choice. They also leak quite a bit of sound, so people nearby will definitely be able to hear what you're listening to. Another thing to keep in mind is that the Sandara really benefits from a decent amplifier. While you can technically plug them straight into your phone or laptop, you won't be getting the best possible performance. I've been using them with a dedicated headphone amp, and the difference in clarity and dynamics is noticeable. As for build quality, the Sandara feels sturdy and well made. The headband is flexible and durable, and the wooden ear cups add a nice premium touch. My only real gripe is with the stock cable. It's a bit flimsy and prone to tangling, but that's a minor quibble in the grand scheme of things. So, who is the ideal customer for the Hi-Fi Man Sandara? In my opinion, it's the audiophile who wants a high-end listening experience without spending a fortune. At around $300 to $400, the Sandara offers incredible value for the money. If you have a quiet listening space and a decent app, and you prioritize sound quality above all else, the Sandara is definitely worth considering. Just don't expect them to be your go-to headphones for the gym or the subway. Number 2. Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro. I've been using the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones as my daily drivers for the past few months, both for work and for casual listening at home. I have to say these cans are built like a tank. The thick plastic and plush headband padding make them feel super durable. Comfort-wise, they're great for long sessions thanks to the soft velour ear pads, although I do wish the pads were a bit deeper since my ears tend to touch the drivers. Sound-wise, the DT770 Pros have a fun V-shaped profile with powerful bass and crisp, sparkly treble. The bass hits hard without drowning out the mids, making them great for EDM and hip-hop. However, that boosted treble can get a bit fatiguing and harsh on some tracks. The soundstage is pretty impressive for closed backs. It feels spacious and instruments are well separated. One thing that bugs me is that these headphones have a really long, non-detachable cable. It's sturdy, but it's a pain to deal with when I'm trying to relax on the couch. Also, sound isolation is just okay. I can still hear a fair bit of outside noise even with music playing. Overall, I think DT770 Pros are a solid choice if you're looking for durable, comfy headphones with a fun sound for genres like EDM, rock, and hip-hop. They're great for use at the computer or for studio work. But if you need strong noise isolation for commuting or want something more portable and convenient with a removable cable, you'll want to look elsewhere. Number 1. SuperLux HD 681. I've been using the SuperLux HD 681 headphones as my daily drivers for the past few months, and I have to say for the price, these cans really punch above their weight. Let me break down my experience with them. First off, comfort. The self-adjusting headband and the large soft ear pads make these headphones a joy to wear. Even during long listening sessions, I can easily wear them for hours while working at my desk or gaming without any discomfort. Now let's talk about the sound. The semi-open design of the HD 681 provides a spacious, airy soundstage that I find immersive for gaming and enjoyable for music. The bass is punchy and fun without being overpowering, the mids are detailed and pleasant, and the treble, while a bit sharp at times, brings out the details in the music. I did find myself EQing down the treble slightly, but once I got it dialed in, I was really impressed with the sound quality, especially considering the price. One thing to note, these are not the most isolating headphones due to their semi-open design. They leak some sound and also let ambient noise in, so they may not be ideal for commuting or use in noisy environments, but for home listening, gaming, and general use, they're great. My main frustration with the HD 681 is the non-detachable cable. I wish it was removable for easier storage and replacement if it gets damaged, but at this price point, it's an understandable commission. So who is the ideal customer for the SuperLux HD 681? I'd say anyone looking for a great sounding pair of headphones on a budget for home use. They are especially good for gaming thanks to their spacious soundstage and punchy bass. Audiophiles on a budget will also appreciate the detailed, enjoyable sound these cans provide. Just be aware of the sound leakage and lack of isolation before buying. Overall, the Superlux HD681 have become my go-to headphones for everyday use. While they may not be the most stylish or feature-packed headphones out there, they nail the essentials, comfort and sound quality, at an unbeatable price. I'd highly recommend giving them a try if you're looking for affordable audiophile-grade cans. And now for the overall ratings. Starting with the Sennheiser HD800S, I rate these a 9 out of 10. Their expansive soundstage and impeccable clarity make them a top choice for audiophiles who don't mind investing in additional equipment like an amp or DAC to truly bring out their potential. They're also incredibly comfortable, making them ideal for long listening sessions at home. Next, the Hi-Fi Man Edition XS earns an 8 out of 10. They offer excellent sound quality with a wide soundstage and detailed audio reproduction at a more accessible price point compared to the HD800S. However, their large size and weight might be a drawback for some, along with their open bag design limiting usage to quiet environments. The Hi-Fi Man Sandara stands out as well, scoring an 8.5 out of 10. These headphones are perfect for those who seek a neutral sound profile and detailed listening experience. Like the Edition XS, they are designed for quiet environments due to their open bag construction and require an amp for optimal performance. They're an excellent value for mid-range audiophiles. The Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro receives a 7 out of 10. These are robust and comfortable with a fun, bass-heavy sound profile ideal for genres like EDM and hip-hop. However, their non-detachable cable and limited sound isolation could be better, making them less versatile for commuting or noisy environments. And finally, the Superlux HD681 is rated at 8 out of 10 for delivering fantastic sound quality at an extremely affordable price. Their comfort and enjoyable sound make them perfect for home use, particularly for gaming and casual listening. The semi-open design does limit their use in noisy areas, but for the price, their performance is hard to beat. In summary, these headphones each cater to different aspects of audio enjoyment, from professional level clarity and detail to robust and fun audio for casual listening. Depending on your specific needs and environments, one of these options is likely to suit you perfectly, offering a good balance between cost and performance. Remember, these ratings are based on my personal experience and testing of each model. And with that being said, we reached the bottom of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.